This is the Rebel Call channel. Welcome to today's show. The picture you're seeing on the screen speaks for itself, does it not? This is Jennifer Lopez. That's an all-seeing eye symbol, so we can all just imagine what the film is about. And I want to thank a subscriber over on the website by the name of Joanne for sharing this with me, because again, I'm not going to see all of this stuff, but it's really important to inform people about it so they could start understanding how the mind control works. So Joanne shared this brand new movie from Netflix with me over on the website called Atlas. And it's not just about sharing this stuff with me so I could see it. It helps me share this stuff with everybody so you can point out, look what they're trying to do here, right? Look what they're trying to do, because this movie is not about making money. It's about conditioning you. And the plot of the film, as Joanne points out on the website, is about Jennifer Lopez's character, who is a brilliant data analyst with a deep distrust of AI, finds it may be her only hope when a mission to capture a renegade robot goes awry. I mean, it's pretty hilarious, right? So in the actual thumbnail from Netflix, you could see them doing the all-seeing eye symbolism with J-Lo. And how many of these stories are out there that we need to pay attention to, right? Stories about the good and the bad of AI. This is what they're conditioning you with. They're telling you ahead of time, almost like a form of sigil magic. They're telling you that AI is going to wipe out your kids. AI could kill us all. But on the flip side, hey, AI could reincarnate your dead grandparents, so we might as well have it in existence, right? Just like the video I just did about AI laws. Pay attention to this, because they're telling us the horror that is to come with AI, but also trying to convince humanity that AI is needed. And what we all should be doing is we should be arresting people who are creating this type of artificial intelligence ungoverned. We should be stopping it from moving forward, but instead, they're warning us while telling us why we need it. And as stupid as it sounds, even the New York Times comes out with articles that say, hey, AI could reincarnate your dead grandparents, woo, but they could also murder your children. Oh, well, let me weigh the pros and cons of that. Well, it'd be really important for me to see grandma again so I could figure out that quiche recipe that she has that she never wrote down before she passed. So I'll sacrifice my children for it, of course. I mean, it's utter insanity. Let me play for you a clip from this trailer, and then we'll get into it in more detail. Look at this nightmare that, of course, is being promoted on Netflix.
Good morning, Atlas. Time to wake up.
I'm awake.
Agent Atlas spent years of her life hunting the artificial intelligence known as Harlan. Originally engineered to advance humanity, he instead nearly ended it.
Mayday! We are under attack!
Atlas, my name is Smith.
Is that really necessary? You're a computer program.
No, I'm not.
No? What are you then?
Atlas, my primary protocol is to keep you alive.
Same! I don't need your help. I don't trust any AI.
Atlas, this won't work if you don't trust me.
Okay, let's do this. This is what it feels like to be you.
This is what it feels like to be us.
It's beautiful.
Don't worry. We are simply the better versions of you.
If we don't stop Harlan, all life on Earth is doomed. You're in my head and the only thing you learn how to do is curse?
I'm an adaptive learner.
I mean, it's laughable, right? I mean, the acting is so poor, right? But they get all their big name actors in it because they want eyeballs on it. And you could see the conditioning for yourself, right? AI is destroying the world around us. AI is wicked. AI is bad, right? But, you know, AI might catch some feelings for Jennifer Lopez and vice versa along the way. So maybe AI could even help J-Lo stop bad AI, right? The bad AI is taking over the world. But thankfully, there's also some good AI out there. So because there's some good, nice AI that's willing to help J-Lo, we all should just, of course, accept AI into the world. Let's not worry about the bads of AI. Let's worry about the goods, because just like these Satanists believe, their good deeds outweigh their bad deeds, right? As above, so below, right there in the movie trailer for you. So it shouldn't surprise anybody that J-Lo was selected to be in this film. Of course, I've covered J-Lo many times. Very obvious. Anybody who's famous, you don't really even need to be shown the signs and the symbols. I remember there was a day where I used to cover almost everybody, and I would get comments like, not them too. No, please no, I like them. Right? I mean, I remember even doing people like Maroon 5. I mean, some of these These awful bands where you should just know automatically. They're only famous if they're in it. They're not famous because they're talented. Even if you think that they're talented because you like them, they're only famous because they're in it. They're government assets. So J-Lo doing the all-seeing eye many times over. Of course, J-Lo, that video that she did where she even shows you the masks. The masks is another symbol that we see in the occult. MK Ultra, split personalities, the masks and the mirrors that we constantly see. These people live dual lives. Even doing the shh right over the mask. He does it all the time, you know. Shh, what's the matter, J-Lo? What's the secret? What's the secret? You broke wind? Oh, what is the secret, J-Lo? Oh, you have a penis? Oh, I can't say that in the video, but we think we know already, right? We've even seen J-Lo dressing up as Satan himself, or, itself, right? Dressing up as Satan and then pretending in real life to be a Christian, right? I mean, because that's something that they've normalized as well. How many of these people tell us that they're followers of Christ and then they dress up as the devil? Would you, as a follower of Christ? First of all, none of us would partake in Halloween, but even if you go, I don't celebrate, I don't do what they do, I just like to dress in costume. Would you pick the devil of all the costumes to dress in? Probably not. But even J-Lo out there in some of her recent articles talking about, I'd be lying if I said I still don't want to look a little glamorous. And here are her beauty secrets. Of course, the beauty secrets J-Lo gives you aren't the real beauty secrets. They just tell you to try this or do that. But eventually J-Lo will let you know that she feeds on the blood of children. But that's neither here nor there. So, as you saw in the trailer, right? These awful, atrocious movies, we've seen them time and time again from iRobot, all these films that normalize the existence of robots living in a world with humans. Well, we're past that now, right? We're past this normalizing, oh, a robot's real. Oh, a robot could cook you dinner. A robot could cook you breakfast. Oh, a robot's there. Now we're getting more to the point where we could even have romantic undertones, because that's really what the undertone was in the trailer of J-Lo with the artificial intelligence. She's so negative against AI. Why, J-Lo? Why would you be against AI? As they show America burning because of artificial intelligence. Well, I'm against it because what it's doing. But don't you understand, J-Lo? Don't you understand there's good AI? Oh, yes. So then we see J-Lo just pretty much they're showing you a romantic involvement with AI, even if that doesn't end up happening in the film. And no, I will not be sitting through this film on Netflix. I don't have the stomach to do that these days. But I'm sure at some point she kisses the air or kisses the metal on the wall to interact with AI. Even at one point in the trailer, you heard J-Lo say, "This is what it feels like to be us." And J-Lo says, "It's beautiful." Because again, it's about the mixing of man and machine. So this is how it starts, right? Just accepting AI, accepting this type of robotics into our lives, normalizing it, and eventually dating it, right? We're already seeing them promote what? People being in relationships with artificial intelligence, having AI girlfriends. People go, oh, that's normal, to each their own, right? Not allowed to criticize that. You're certainly not allowed to make fun of somebody that's doing that. Those aren't the people with mental health problems. It's you and me for questioning all this utter insanity, right? So we see them normalizing that. And then, of course, J-Lo saying, it's beautiful. Now I can see what it's like to be a machine. Well, eventually, we'll all be. Because once they start editing your genetic code, we'll no longer be you. Oh, wait a minute. Aren't they already doing that? Aren't they already editing our genetic code? Is it just me? Am I the only one who's seeing? Oh, right, they are. They are. And they're openly admitting they're editing genetic code. They tell you this ahead of time. They say, we're editing genetic codes. We're editing what it means to be a human. It's called gene editing. And still these people look at them with glazed eyes and they go, but that's not what that guy's saying about AI and mixing man and machine, right? Right? No, it's exactly what it is. And if you noticed how the government also wants to collect your DNA, but that's another story for another day. So you can see the undertones in this film, and we're going to continue to see more bomb movies. They don't care that the movie is a bomb, okay? That's another notion people need to get past. They're like, oh, yeah, they make the movies to make money. The alt-right media loves to push that. They always love to push the mindset that it's about money. It's about control. They don't care how much money they lose on this stuff. It's not about making money at this point. They print money. There's going to be more bomb box office films like this starring big-time celebrities like J-Lo, even though it's hard to call J-Lo a big-time celebrity, but a household name. Everybody knows who J-Lo is, at least heard of J-Lo. They'll put them in these films. These films you'll look at and be like, wow, that looks awful. And they'll continue to work this into the minds of the youth about AI, about good AI. You've already seen it done with aliens, have you not? The majority of alien movies were always, aliens, scary, right? Then they started putting out more and more films where they were misunderstood. Even recently coming out with a movie called Jules, starring Sir Ben Kingsley, right? Oh, they could be sweet, innocent. We have to get rights for them too. Get rights for the demons, folks. Get rights for the demons. Well, as they bring them over, they're going to need protection from people like us. And of course, we already see that our fellow humans are willing to take away other fellow humans' right to free speech because it hurts people's feelings. So we could all see where this is headed. But that's the way that the narrative is shifted in these horrible films. I mean, it went from all the alien movies were horror films, from Aliens all the way to even movies like Independence Day, where they did try to put little undertones in it, you know, where the people were on the rooftop and saying, we welcome you, we love you, we want to meet you. Then they all get fried, right? They put little undertones in. Now we're at the point where the aliens are looked at as the victim, kind of like a certain group of people who claim to always be victims who are responsible for all the world's problems. The aliens are, the poor aliens misunderstood. The alien's a victim, right? The humans are the bad ones. Same thing here. Hey, look, J-Lo's movie. Hey, look, AI is frying the city, blowing people up. It's going to kill off humanity. And then the good AI comes in and says, but we're not as bad as they, we're not all bad, Oh, right. Let's start cozying up with AI too. And eventually we'll make AI babies. But first, we'll of course have to edit our genetic code so that we can be one with technology. So it's very, very easy to see for those with eyes to see and ears to hear. But most people literally still think that they make movies to make money. And that's part of the problem, right? That's part of the problem. They're like, they're just trying to make another $1 million here, $1 million. You think they're making money on that movie, Atlas? You think they're really making millions and millions of dollars through Netflix, through a Netflix subscription? They're not even selling tickets in a theater. It's about programming. That's what they used to call TV programming, because it was to program you. People got wise to that, and then they just said it was to entertain you. But when they say they're trying to entertain you, what they're really saying is they're trying to program you. And that's all that this is. These films are to condition you. They condition you into accepting what ultimately the government wants. And in this case, they're normalizing AI without even giving you a chance to realize what it is. Most people out there don't have a clue what AI is. They're like, what's AI? Is that the thing when I call the pharmacy? Is that the thing that answers the phone and asks me to press a number to go to the next menu? Is that what AI is? They don't even have a chance to process what AI is, nor the dangers of AI. But they're telling you the dangers of AI ahead of time, which is kind of a part of universal law, right? This is happening in front of us as human beings, and we're allowing it to occur, which is beyond me, right? So they're doing this, and then they're going, wait a minute, it's not all bad. I'm waiting for the list of benefits of AI. Now, I obviously know what AI is. All of us know. And if you're new to the channel, well, you can learn about what AI really is, right? And what vessels they're using this as. But I'm waiting for the list that they're actually using to convince the public that it's beneficial. See, there isn't really one. Everybody out there accepts AI because they have fun playing with their phones. They have fun doing deep fakes or watching deep fake videos. So they don't want to see it removed, because then they won't have 3 minutes of fake Tom Cruise or Keanu Reeves deep dives or whatever you call them, deep fakes on the internet to watch and entertain themselves with, right? Where are the pros? Oh, the pros are in the future, AI could help cure cancer. That's what they tell you. Oh, in the future, AI is going to cure Parkinson's. Instead of going, why do these diseases exist in the first place? Are you dumping barium and aluminum on us? Oh, okay. Is that what's causing people to get cancer? Oh, okay. So you're telling us that the solution is to put a brain chip in, and then we can be cured of these diseases that you're giving us in the first place, right? Like I just said, they're normalizing AI and trying to get laws in place before humanity really realizes what it is. And that's why they're telling you the pros and the cons, but there's nowhere for you to sign up and say, do you want AI to exist or not? Has anyone seen it? I know polling and voting is fake, but has anybody got anything in the mail that says, do you want AI to exist or not? Do they want to ask any of us? Do we have a right to have this in existence or not? Of course we don't have a right. We don't have any say in any of it, right? So this is a conditioning mechanism, and sooner or later, this is going to get so insane that most of these psychopaths that we live among are going to want artificial intelligence to have more rights than us, because we're the big, bad, dangerous people, not artificial intelligence. You'll see. That's what it's headed towards. They've told us this. We've seen it in Black Mirror. We've seen it in a lot of shows that I've covered over the years. This is just more. I mean, I had to do a video on it after I saw it posted on the website by Joanne. And again, thanks again to Joanne, to everybody on the website who's sharing stuff with me. Even something like this. People need to know about it because they could see the repetition. They could see the pattern in this garbage that they're producing. And I couldn't stop laughing because the thumbnail is literally the artificial intelligence. I mean, excuse me, is the all-seeing eye with AI, right? Get it? AI. And then the trailer itself is the undertones of a love story. We're killing humanity. Oh, but this one's helping J-Lo out. And J-Lo says, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's laughable, but we live amongst so many dumbed down people that they don't see anything more than what they, what the dumbed down sheeple would see in the trailer, which is cool. Explosions, cool. AI, what is this AI? AI is something that they're normalizing. Oh, yeah, it could kill us. Oh, isn't that cool? Is it sexy AI and J-Lo? Ooh. Little do they know that J-Lo's already mixed in a sense with AI, because J-Lo ain't human either at this point. But I thank everybody for being here. I hope you're all doing well. God bless you as always, and your families.